Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is November 16th, 2024, and despite Deco's statements that the doors are closed to Nico Williams, people at the club are still filtering to the press that Nico Williams is in fact still a priority for Barcelona next summer. Also, Andreas Christensen is reportedly considering leaving the club. And finally, Jonathan Tah would prefer to come to Barcelona. We have a lot to discuss about center backs, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo. And before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you head to Goal Kits, Skipback, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, beginning this video with the news that Barcelona are reportedly now prioritizing the left side of the field. In other words, the left wing and possibly the left back position. Now, Barcelona consider that the left side of the field is currently a big weakness for Barcelona, given that A, we don't have any specialist in that left wing position, and B, given that we don't have anyone reliable to rotate with Alejandro Balde, and as such, Hansi Flick, Deco, and the sporting department of FC Barcelona have decided that they want to reinforce that side. Yes, they have full trust in this squad, but they also consider that some reinforcements would go a long way in making the team more competitive. And this is where the big news comes in, because they're saying that the club still considers Nico Williams priority for next summer. Now, as I just told you, Barcelona are going to focus on signing a left winger ahead of anyone, ahead of the center forward position, ahead of the fullbacks. The left wing will be the #1 priority. And of course, that brings us to Rafael Leao, who Joan Laporta has wanted to sign for quite some time. Barcelona have been tracking for quite some time. And yes, now there is a window of an opportunity since Leao is looking to leave AC Milan, given his problems with his coach. However, despite those problems, AC Milan are gonna want a lot of money, around maybe 100 million euros, not to mention the salary of the player. And this, of course, makes this operation almost impossible given Barcelona's financial situation. Now, this brings us to the other option that Barcelona have considered and are considering, which is, of course, Kvaratskhelia, who Barcelona recently contacted his agent to see what's going on, because so far he's not renewing with Napoli. And of course, even though this player, Kvaratskhelia, has a low salary of 1.5 million euros, which is very affordable for Barcelona, even with an increase, again, the same problem as Rafael Leao. Napoli are going to want a lot of money for the signing of Kvaratskhelia. So, of course, this makes this operation also nearly impossible, which, of course, leaves us with the only feasible option, which is Nico Williams. Now, yesterday, Deco gave some strong statements saying that the doors were closed to Nico Williams because, yes, Barcelona were interested in him. However, he did not want to come, and therefore the ship has sailed. But people at the club continue to filter to that press that is actually not the case. That Barcelona still prioritize Nico Williams because, yes, they were mad that he rejected us. However, given the necessity to sign a left winger and given the club's financial situation, Nico Williams remains a priority because at 58 million euro release clause, that makes it affordable to Barcelona. Not to mention that you don't have to negotiate with anyone. You just pay the 58 million euros and that's it. The player is yours, but that's not all. They also consider Nico Williams a priority because he remains receptive to the club. It seems that Barcelona have maintained talks with Nico Williams' entourage. Plus, even though Nico Williams did decide to stay at Athletic Club de Bilbao, since making that decision, he has constantly said, I want to stay for 1 year. I want to stay for 1 year. He's never said, I want to stay here my whole life or in the next 5 years. He keeps making it clear that he wants to stay 1 more year, which means that in the summer, he would be open to a move. And as long as he doesn't renegotiate his contract and increase his release clause, Barcelona consider Nico Williams a priority, which of course, I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you think Barcelona should go for Nico Williams? Should they not? Let me know down below. Now, more news because it's reported that Andreas Christensen is now considering leaving the club. Now, since Andreas Christensen's injury, he's of course lost a lot of importance on the team. And of course, given the rise of the impeccable duo of Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez, Christensen now believes that perhaps there is no important role for him or a starting role for him at the team. And instead of accepting a second role, remaining on the bench and letting his market value dip, he is now considering leaving Barcelona to go to somewhere else where he would have a more prevalent role, especially in the Premier League, where there are still plenty of clubs interested in him. Now, of course, if this does happen, it would be a loss, but nonetheless, financially speaking, it would be a gain for Barcelona because Andreas Christensen did come to Barcelona as a free agent. He still has a good market value. So whatever Barcelona sell him for, which should be a good amount of money because he has good market value, would be pure profit for the club because, again, he came for free. And they're saying that Christensen could leave as soon as this winter transfer market, which, of course, if that happens, Barcelona could then use the profits of that sale to try to reach the 1-1 and try to register Dani Olmo and Pau Victor, whose registrations expire on December 31st. Now, one of the reasons, of course, that Christensen is considering leaving is, of course, this man on your screen, Inigo Martinez, who's been an absolute beast this whole season. And now it's been revealed that Hansi Flick considers the contract renewal of Inigo Martinez as a priority. As such, reinforcing the news that I told you before that, yes, Barcelona are looking to extend Inigo Martinez's contract past its current expiration of 2025 at the end of the season, because not only has Inigo Martinez has been crucial on the field, but he's also been very crucial in the locker room, where he has taken the role of a leader, constantly looking after the youngsters, taking them under their wings, helping them out, making them better. And of course, he has become a role model to many of these youngsters. And that's very important in a very young locker room. It's important to have veteran players like Inigo Martinez who can become role models to the young players of what a professional in the sport of football should look like. Now, while we're still on the topic of Inigo Martinez, or sorry, center backs, I should say, let's talk about Jonathan Tah, the 28-year-old German center back whose contract will expire at the end of the season with Bayer Leverkusen, meaning that he will become a free agent and he's not looking to renew his contract with the Bundesliga club. And of course, he has been linked with Barcelona because Barcelona did try to sign him this past summer. But now it's been revealed that despite Real Madrid's heavy interest in Jonathan Tah because they are desperate for center backs, Jonathan Tah prefers to either go to Barcelona or Bayern Munich. And of course, Bayer Leverkusen would prefer that Jonathan Tah go to Barcelona rather than reinforcing a direct rival. And given that Jonathan Tah's agent is Pini Zabi, that would also make it another check in Barcelona's column. So if Barcelona do decide to sign Jonathan Tah, most likely he would end up at the club. And even though yesterday Deco said that no, Barcelona not considering signing Jonathan Tah, things have changed since yesterday because now it looks like Andreas Christensen is looking to leave. So if he does leave, should Barcelona go after Tah? Let me know down below. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video a few moments ago, so make sure you check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.